Okay, I'm continuation my filming, part 2 or part 3 I should say no, because one clip just ended on me. Okay, I'm trying to capture and video Southern Railway's 3 locomotives. Gonna pick up the string load of cars that are in this section here on the spur. So yeah, quite far down here in order to get to the rest of the train. Yeah, they had a crew member truck delivering, I guess, one of the other conductors down here. The switching up part here. So technically I'm still here in Queensboro of New Westminster basically, but just to watch this switching up job. Not very often I had the chance to see or to film SRY down this section especially. I don't need to go all the way down. I already filmed yesterday when the train was, oh, it's going to back up. Okay, a lot of cars in here. Okay, sound of a little bit heavy metal there. Wow. Here's the new switch down there activated. Crew member for the railway train. Yeah. Oh. Checking over the cars there. Yeah. Making sure we're going to uncouple those two. You can hear the radio. Oh, I don't think they're UHF radios. There's some other frequency they're running on there. Yeah, VHF or UHF, I think. Yeah. You can hear the two-way radio. Yeah. Just trying to capture the train. Already got the engine, so. See the rail to the main line here, going from the spur. Well, they're going to be more busy. That's awesome. Because before it was just the last few years, just one boxcar and another car maybe, just the Tree Island Steel. So it's nice that they got an extra customer down this way. Okay. You can hear the air now going through all the brakes. Yeah, so the air reservoirs and applying to get ready for the brakes. The bus is on the way, but just hear the shunt or switch. Just getting ready to cut the slack out, I guess. Yep, there we go. Ooh, that was just a couplings from the car. Okay, stop momentarily. Oh. Just missed that one part where the trains are rolling now, the whole, but I missed that slight part where they pulled so hard. Yeah, the guy's gonna want to close up the gates now after the train pulls out of here. Just get this part. Yeah. For safety reasons, I'm staying off the tracks. I'm just trying to film more across from the view here, so. The brakeman or the conductor, that's for sure. Yeah. Sweet, nice to see the train. I can see the signal already activated down there. Okay. Yeah, they brought a bunch of boxcars down, so maybe for the next time they'll probably come back in here and load up paper products. That's what I found out. Like I can see here. Yeah. Loading lots of paper products. Yeah, it looks like paper products in the roll are wrapped up in plastic or other type of container stored in here. Oh, there's another guy there with the radio. Through the switch now. Yeah. Switch is just over there. Before, years back, was center beams stored in here when the mill was in, or some other company of a mill. Yeah. Anyway, the switch now. I think that's it. I don't know if they're gonna hit Dennis's Island after this or so, but I will. Oh wow. Back. Oh yeah, maybe because it's the first few set of cars. They'll have to probably cut a couple of cars off and then slide back into the siding here again. Yeah, they've already got some new cars waiting there to put in the siding here after. Yeah, they're just pushing a few cars, loaded cars down, and then they'll cut and add the empty freight box cars into the siding here. That's what's going to happen. Push halfway, the freight halfway down until they can cut a few of the empty cars off, I guess. Okay, that's the sound of heavy metal. The couplings there, yeah, the way they switch there. Stopping anyway, so then they'll probably cut a few cars off from this one section for a little bit further back there, and then stick those cars into the siding there. Yeah, that's just applying the emergency brake on one of the cars, so they're going to cut, I think, in between the one CN boxcar and that GATX, or was it just the X went over? And in between here. That's the hand cranking, I think, so the car, to prevent the cars from rolling, for the applying the brakes, I mean. That's the air. Okay. Just okay. Where the CN boxcar was, yeah, I kind of thought so. So I made a mistake. I said between those cars, but it was actually between the UP boxcar and the CN one, a little bit just further down here. Oh, okay. A little sneaky snake along here. Get a little close above the train while I go down. Too late. Sticking the cars in. So I'm trying to make this a complete video. I can. They're just throwing in the cars now. So let's see how they go in between here. There we go. In between the car, that's fine, yeah. Sound like they're loaded. Yeah. Maybe they're unloading the boxcars here. Never mind. I'll get me wrong. Yeah. I mean, they must be unloading. Pushing ahead here. Yeah. Nice to see anyway how they're switching down here. Need a power of 3 locomotives though. That's, I mean, I'm not sure, that's a little too much maybe. Just for the few box cars, but you know, I know the tonnage in the cars is another story, but yeah, these box cars here look empty. So yeah, they're unloading here, I guess. Okay. Unloading paper products here in this section. Oh well. Anyway, a little close up. Switch here and let's see the engine. The train will be, I'm not sure it'll be heading back to Annis's Island after, but yeah. Alright, you see the choo-choo train in this section here. Make sure they got the cars just a tug more before. Are they done here? Oh well. Moving just slightly forward here. not sure they're done or. And the conductor brakeman just going in between behind that 1 second boxcar to uncouple there. So okay. Let's check on that. And I think that's the last car there. So come on. Two conductors, one to throw the switch back, and then while the other puts the fence back. That's good. Yeah, safety key. Prevent thieves. Putting the secure derail thing so the way the car can't come out. And it'll couple up to the remaining cars here. Whether they're gonna go to Annis's Island after this or head back to New Westminster is another question there. Just hear how the engine's idle. They're just resting for a moment. They just got everything done here, so they're waiting until further notice because what they need to be instructed to do from the dispatch or so. Maybe waiting for the bridge to open so they'll head back to New West. Maybe, I'm not sure, but just getting ready to now depart. Bye, SRY. Yeah, I don't know, unless you're heading back to Annis's Island with the freight going backwards, but I think the crew would have been hanging on the back end of the cars if that was the case, but it's maybe heading back to New West most likely. Yeah. It's just a crew member truck. Yeah, I'm not going to just filming here. Yeah, just watching over, I know. Train spotting, yeah, to make sure that the train's okay here. And BKTY, yeah, so I was confused with that, and then GATX, so two different kind of company names on here or something. Anyway, D something WC, awesome. He's always repainting over the stuff here. Oh, I remember back in the mid-'80s, I had a truck. It used to be a diamond at that time, and the train used to cross over a diamond when they used to cross from the other side. It used to be a steel mill or whatever. They used to haul a flatbed or a bulkhead car in that time. And it was all industry back here in the time, not houses. Yeah. I grew up in this area for so many years. Yeah. Nice to see some train activity. Sorry about my hand in the way there. I don't need to chase the train all the way down. That's it. Just got the train from here. I guess it's maybe a the end for this part. Yeah. Until next time, thank you for the action here today. I'm really happy to see this train action here in Queensboro. Yes, definitely down in this near the Port Royal development. I just came the other end of Queensboro near the bridge further down, but I'm not going that section. This is where I'll go and head home. I'm happy to see the train coming down this direction.